In the field, engineers often face issues like sensor failure, signal noise, and wiring mistakes. Let's understand how to troubleshoot these problems. Hello everyone, this is Raj from TechArt, your process automation strategist. In the previous module, we have studied application case studies where we saw real industrial examples such as cold storage monitoring, clean room humidity monitoring, tank level automation, and boiler temperature monitoring. Now, we move to another very important skill for every application engineer is troubleshooting. In real industrial environments, things do not always work perfectly. Sensors may fail, signal may become unstable, and wiring may be incorrect. Measurements may drift over time. Customers often call engineers when they face these issues. If you understand troubleshooting, you can quickly identify the problem and guide the customer toward the correct solution. Today, we will discuss 4 common field issues. First is sensor failure, second is signal noise, third is wiring mistakes, and fourth is calibration drift. First, start with sensor failure. Sensors operate in harsh industrial environments. They may be exposed to high temperature, moisture, dust, and chemical exposure. Also, mechanical stress. Over time, sensor may fail or stop working properly. Common signs for sensor failure includes no signal output, constant value readings, extremely incorrect readings. For example, a temperature sensor that always shows 0 degree or maximum range value may be damaged. Similarly, a humidity sensor exposed to water condensation may stop working properly. In such situation, engineers should check sensor condition, sensor wiring, sensor compatibility with the transmitter. If necessary, the sensor may need to be replaced. Another common problem is signal noise. Signal noise occurs when electrical interference affects the measurement signal. This is common in industrial environments where heavy electrical equipment is operating. Sources of noise may include motors, variable frequency drive, high voltage cables, and electromagnetic interference. Signal noise can cause unstable or fluctuating readings. For example, a temperature signal that jumps rapidly up and down. To reduce signal noise, engineers may use shielded cables, proper grounding, signal isolation, and industrial transmitters designed for noisy environments. Understanding signal noise helps engineers improve measurement reliability. Another very common issue in field installation is wiring mistakes. Incorrect wiring can cause many different problems. For example, wrong polarity connections, loose wiring, incorrect terminal connections, and wrong sensor type connected to transmitters. For example, a 4 to 20 mA transmitter connected with a reverse polarity may not work properly, or an RTD sensor connected incorrectly may give incorrect temperature readings. Whenever a measurement problem occurs, one of the first things to check is wiring connections. Correct wiring is essential for proper system operation. Another issue engineers encounter is calibration drift. Over time, some sensors may slowly lose accuracy. This happens due to sensor aging, environmental exposure, mechanical stress, and when calibration drift occurs, the measurement value gradually becomes inaccurate. For example, a humidity sensor that should read 50% relative humidity may start reading 55% or 60%. This is why industries perform periodic calibration of instruments. Calibration ensures that instruments maintain their accuracy over time. In critical industries such as pharma and labs, regular calibration is mandatory. Let us consider a practical scenario. A customer reports that the temperature reading in their process suddenly becomes unstable. As an engineer, you begin troubleshooting. First, you check the sensor condition. Then you inspect the wiring connections. Next, you verify whether there is electrical noise affecting the signal. Finally, you check whether the instrument requires recalibration. By systematically analyzing these factors, you can quickly identify the root cause of the problem. This structured approach helps solve field issues effectively. Customers value engineers who can help solve problems quickly. If you understand troubleshooting, you can guide customers during installation, help diagnose measurement issues, improve system reliability, build trust with customers, and this also strengthens your reputation as a technical expert rather than just a product seller. In this module, we have discussed 4 common field issues. First is sensor failure, second is signal noise, third is wiring mistakes, and fourth is calibration drift. Understanding these issues helps engineers to identify problems and provide effective solutions. Troubleshooting is an essential skill for every application engineer. By understanding common field problems and their causes, you can support customers more effectively and ensure reliable system performance. In the next module, we will move into the final stage of this training program where we'll discuss consultative industrial selling and customer engagement. So thank you so much for watching. See you all in my next video.